Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. My name is Emin. Today I will tell you about the Ryukyu Kingdom. Ryukyu Islands are archipelagos located between Kyūshū and Taiwan on the Pacific Ocean of Japan. The Ryukyu Islands border the East China Sea and the Pacific Ocean. The climate of the islands is subtropical and receives heavy rainfall, and typhoons are seen every year. The larger ones of the islands are mostly volcanic islands, and the smaller ones are mostly coral islands. Therefore, topographically, large islands are more mountainous and smaller islands are flatter. Japanese and Ryukyu languages are spoken on the islands. The economy of the islands is based on agriculture and fishery and a significant proportion of tourism. The Ryukyu Islands had the Kingdom of Ryukyu, formerly the vassal of China and Japan. In 1879, the islands were attached to Japan. Japan's too. With its defeat in World War II, the islands came under USA rule. The Amami Islands were returned to Japan in 1953 and the remaining islands in 1972. Today, there are USA military bases on Okinawa Island. Popular Okinawa tours. Located in the southernmost part of Japan, Okinawa is a must-see island community and prefecture with its white beaches, lush forests, and cultural structure. Information about Okinawa includes the region described as Hawaii of Japan. Okinawa is one of the country's 47 provinces and consists of more than 160 islands. Surrounded by the East China Sea and the Pacific Ocean, the islands are divided into archipelagos such as the Miyako Islands and the Yaeyama Islands. Due to its location, Okinawa provides easy access to the Japanese mainland and other regions. Okinawa, which has a deep blue sea and countless sea creatures, also fascinates visitors with its lush forests and cherry blossoms. In Okinawa, where the subtropical climate is experienced, air temperatures rise to 20 degrees even in winter. Therefore, there is a very suitable environment for diving and exploration throughout the year. In addition to its natural beauty and climate, Okinawa has a very different culture from other Japanese provinces. Okinawa, which continues to exist with its unique culture in language, art, cuisine, and other fields, is also known as the Ryukyu Islands. To learn everything about the area, which also draws attention with its interesting history, places such as Shuri Castle, the old Japanese Naval Force headquarters, and Hirokabazaki Lighthouse, which is left over from the 14th century and is considered a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, must be visited. History of Okinawa. Okinawa has a well-established history with a history going back 20,000 years. There are thousands of species of creatures on the Team Island, where fishing and farming are highly developed. Okinawa, which established commercial affiliation with China during the Middle Ages, was established in the 1500s and gathered under a single kingdom. During the Ryukyu Kingdom period, the foundations of the cultural environment that prepared the ground for the formation of the atmosphere that the region has today were laid. Tourists visiting Okinawa today can witness the shows prepared to entertain Chinese emperors centuries ago and taste the dishes prepared for the emperors. 1 and 2 Okinawa, which came under the rule of America during World War II, was recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO after being rainsported in Japan. Okinawa has a perception of art that is quite different from traditional Japanese art. Okinawa, which also has a very important place in terms of art history, today hosts millions of domestic and foreign tourists throughout the year. The first things that come to mind when Okinawa is mentioned. Among the most prominent features of Okinawa are undoubtedly the natural beauties it has. Okinawa Prefecture has mountains and lush forests with large cliffs. There is a unique view of the Pacific Ocean in the east of the Ong Island and the Chinese Sea in the west. However, Ola Okinawa, which has white beaches, is one of the most preferred regions for scuba diving. Long and challenging walks in the forested land in Okinawa are also among the most common activities by tourists. Located in the center of the northern Okinawa forest, Tadaki Waterfall is one of the most magnificent natural elements of the region. Another remarkable element in the prefecture is the underground cave called Okinawa World. The streams, stalagmites, and stalagmites in the cave cause a fascinating atmosphere. Tourists who want to take a walk here have the right to go to the deepest points of the cave except in public areas by paying an extra fee. Full of adventure and natural beauties, Okinawa is one of the most popular stops in the Far East with its cultural texture. Advice to those going to Okinawa. There are some very clearly defined rules in Okinawa. The most important rule of these is that walking around in swimsuits except for the beaches is not very welcome by the people of the region. Therefore, it is very important for visitors to take pareos or shirts with them for post-sea walks. While walking the streets of Okinawa, garbage should never be thrown away on the street. It should be separated according to its types and thrown into garbage cans. The people of Okinawa, who are very sensitive to the rules of etiquette in public areas, speak quietly in places such as buses and stops. Visitors are expected to show the same sensitivity. Another Okinawa rule is that smoking is strictly prohibited except for special areas designated for cigarette consumers. Smoking is also prohibited in some open areas such as Oikii and Koki streets. After eating in buffets and similar places, an extra fee may be charged for non-eatable foods left on the plate. In addition, in most places, visitors are not welcome to bring food and drinks with them. Tourists who will visit Okinawa are also advised to visit places where historical and natural beauties can be seen together, such as Shuri Castle, Okinawa Peace Memorial and Park, Okinawa Chirami Aquarium. Things to take when going to Okinawa. Okinawa can have very hot and sunny weather, especially in the summer months. Therefore, visitors must have protective cream and a hat to prevent sunstroke. Japanese electrical outlets are Type A. Therefore, it should be noted that the electronic devices that need to be plugged in are compatible with this. If compatible devices cannot be found, visitors are advised to keep a socket converter with them. The Japanese currency yen is used in Okinawa. Local shops and small businesses can request cash because they cannot provide credit card shopping. Therefore, visitors must have cash. Interesting facts about Okinawa. There are many unknown features about Okinawa. Okinawa, which is mostly known as just an island, is actually an island consisting of 16 different islands. It is quite easy to travel and cross in the islands, contrary to popular belief. It is possible to travel around Okinawa by many different vehicles from land and sea. Okinawa, which amazes those who see it with its natural elements, also shows its difference with its gastronomy. With its cuisine that includes various cultures, Okinawa frequently uses products that have cost China and America. Numerous colorful and fun festivals are held in Okinawa, which is quite hot in every season. You can support my 20,000 goal by subscribing. More content like this will follow soon.